Dracula, Dead and Loving It for 1995. We all know Dracula is the most famous vampire around, but is this Mel Brooks comedy version worth watching? Find out after the theme song.
Colin's Reviews! Colin's Reviews!
If you want to watch Dracula, Dead and Loving It, check the link in the description below. So I read Dracula a long time ago. I don't remember a lot about it except it's an epistolatory novel. So I thought it'd be a good idea to watch Dracula, Dead and Loving It and review it and see how it compares to my memory. So a couple years after Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula, Mel Brooks released this parody, certainly along the lines of Young Frankenstein. This one stars Leslie Nielsen as Dracula. And at this point, Leslie Nielsen is most well known for Airplane and Police Squad. And so I gotta say, casting him as the main is kind of unimaginative. And so is the film. I gotta confess, I've never been the world's biggest Mel Brooks fan. I do like Young Frankenstein, but I think that's because it was co-written with Gene Wilder. I'm not a big fan of, Blazing Saddles, History of the World, Part 1, Spaceballs. They don't do it for me. They have their moments, certainly. And so does this one. As a film, Dracula, Dead and Loving It stays pretty close to the standard Dracula story. And it includes a lot of scenes from the Bela Lugosi version, only with the standard and, in my opinion, kind of stale Mel Brooks humor. So we get jokes like Dracula rises from his coffin and bangs his head on a chandelier. And he is a bat outside the window of, I forget if at this point it was Mina or the other woman. And he tries to fly in, but he bangs his head on the glass. Two of the best bits, I will say, involve Renfield, played by Peter MacNicol. One of them is early when he's in the mental health asylum and Harvey Korman is the doctor. And they're meeting and Renfield keeps kind of trying to deny that he's eating bugs.
How silly of me. Must have been my imagination.
There, you did it again.
Huh?
You just put a bug in your mouth. I think it was a spider.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
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 I did not.
I tell you, I saw you snatch a spider right out of the air and eat it.
A spider? How absurd.
And then the other part, at the very end of the movie, spoilers, Dracula dies. After he's been turned to ash, Renfield has a good bit there.
There. You're starting to look like your old self again.
But overall, it's very ham-fisted. The reviews were not good. The laughs are not very many. They actually repeat a couple of the gags. He's got obviously making fun of the hair of the Bram Stoker's Dracula version. He has the big hair, and then it's like, oh, it's a wig. And then later he's wearing it again, and it's like, oh, take my hat. And it's the hair. So overall, it has its moments, but it's not great. If you're watching, if you want something that's not scary, but you want to know what Dracula's about, okay, fine. And if you want to watch a Mel Brooks, though, I wouldn't watch this one. So I'm going to give Dracula, Dead and Loving It one thumb down. I laughed a few times. It's not really a bad film, but bad for Mel Brooks.